And about 10 or so years ago, people started to talk about a new epoch of the human development of the so-called Anthropocene. And this essentially is a definition of the Anthropocene. It's because the humanity impacts of the Earth system, and it has become comparable to planetary scale geological processes such as ice ages and so forth. And now people are talking about this particular period of the human development as the Anthropocene, in which many Earth system processes and the living fabric of ecosystems are now dominated by human activities, as I've just shown all those graphs. And what's important to know is that the Earth in our history has experienced large-scale abrupt changes in the past, and this really means our Earth system is a nonlinear system, and it can actually change abruptly and very, very violently if you cross some particular critical values. So, because this has happened before, so we are now worrying, or now wondering whether the human activity, the so-called global change, would also have this kind of abrupt changes. This is quite interesting data coming from the ice core data from Greenland for the past 100,000 years. And as you can see, this essentially is using the temperature as an indicator. And as you can see, in the past 100,000 years, that almost I think 20-some very abrupt changes in the Earth's environment. Okay, as you can see. And on the other hand, in the past almost 12,000 years or so, we were actually in a period where our environment is relatively stable. This is what geologists call the so-called Holocene. And this is a period where all the human civilization, different human civilization developed. It's because of this rather stable environment that really allowed the evolution of the human civilization. Okay, but on the other hand, we have seen our Earth system can change in such abrupt and rather violent manner that actually worried us. Although we had this almost 12,000th year quiet time, but if we disturb our environment in some manner, it could be that some of these abrupt changes would come about. Okay, that is why people started to study more closely what is happening. Okay, and there's increasing evidence that our human activities are driving the Earth system away from the Holocene-like stable state, that 12,000 year period.